Hi, Janie. I'm going to do your 15-minute spiritual healing right now. I'm going to read. So, you've had kind of a unique awakening experience, and everything's been really gun ho for you, except recently it's been a little strange. So, you tell me that, so in August, beginning of August, you were feeling like you were in a funk for no reason. You started feeling a little sick, even having suicidal thoughts, and which is very unusual for you. So several days later, you noticed that you had this pressure in your chest or heart chakra area, and so it hasn't been consistently there. Sometimes it's more in the solar plexus area or making my head foggy to where I can't think straight, and it's also draining. So that honestly sounds like Ascension energy symptoms, but let me just see what I can find out, okay? We'll see what, just going to relax, and then we'll see what we can do to help you out here. So, all right, I'm just starting to do this more with my eyes closed because my human eyes, they have to find a way to focus on what I'm seeing in my third eye, and so it's been bothering my eyes a lot lately. So let me just see what I can see here, all right? So I'm just entering into your spiritual atmosphere here. There's something delayed about it. There's something strange about the image I'm seeing here. Part of you is opening up, and the way it's opening up is sort of like, I don't know, an odd door that is just like a flap that is going like that. And I'm looking at your spiritual atmosphere like a bubble like this, and there's some darker energy, literally from kind of the, I don't know, heart portal down to the feet even, down to the toes. That's where it's darkest. So I'm just watching here. There's a road or a pathway here that's being projected from that space, that solar plexus area, heart chakra area. It's a journey road. It's a pathway. It's completely dark. It's a completely dark pathway, like coming out of you and going into wherever. And you're standing right in front of me, and I just see a dark pathway, but it's sort of intertwined with this sort of orb sphere that is coming up and out too. So I see it both. Thing is, that one is reducing down, slowing down. It feels a lot, it's instantly feeling a lot better in here. And it's sort of coming down, and now you're inspired to walk off of this pathway and then go to the next thing. So let's see. You're walking away from the darkness that's been around you. There's some miniature eyeballs in those areas. Seeing things in new ways. How do we see in new ways? Sometimes we have to have our vision clouded, so we can't see anything at all. And then when we can see again, now we see with new perception. So that is part of the experience. You have this like awesome awakening, so much joy, so much happiness. But for you to go from this experience onto something even more powerful, more impressive than even this, they've got to sort of blind you for a little bit and then open you up to something new. So that's what they're talking about here. I'm impressed by how sturdy you are in your walk and your strength and momentum to move forward. I'm going to do something special and different for you, just something to help really share a lot of positive energy with you and help you keep this motivation going. I want to make these eyes really stand out so they can really be big eyes that see really big, really clearly. A lot. They're kind of small. They're like too small. They're like little baby eyes. There's something odd about that too. You're morphing right now. There's a lot of reflections of you coming out. I mean, the skin isn't really there. It's like you can just stretch your body and then there's these reflections coming out. This reflection that just came out, it kind of looks like an underwater, like a saltwater plant. And it's got fingers all over it and it's sort of moving in that way. It's actually really beautiful. But that's got to go. It's not supposed to be there. When I'm in your spiritual atmosphere sharing this loving vibration and I'm really opening up to inspire what doesn't really help the walkway or the pathway just to come out, then you don't need that there. It is returning to the light now. We're really inspired to release a lot of the old here. I'm really creating a lot of positive energy vibrations. I'm working with Archangel Michael right now, just to create energy to really release out toxic energy, poisonous, whatever is sort of derailing you, making you feel fearful or suicidal or just not the positive thoughts, right? They're just toxic thoughts. They're toxic feelings. They're not truth. They're not your truth. And so... he's so fast, he's lickety split. And he's like, vroom, coming in like that. Like a bullet. He's instantly here, instantly impacting, instantly on the scene, instantly doing things. And he is serious about it. He's very serious about it. So I'm just watching him. He's also gentle too. I mean, he's fast, he's serious, but he's also gently doing work on those areas specifically. Moving out an odd block. Literally, it looks like a block. Like a kid would play with a round cylindrical block. He's just pulling it out of there. He's pulling it out of both this heart chakra area and the solar plexus. So both. Where those eyeballs were. He's letting them push them out, and then he's using energy in there as well. He's lifting you, but he's sort of doing an odd pressing thing. It's sort of like, I don't know. He's creating activity, though, through the way he is using his hands or energy to move your body. It's sort of like, it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe you've been laying in bed for too long and then it just gets stiff. You need to move your body around and get the blood flowing. He's just sort of doing something with energy. It's sort of like patting you down, but it's creating activity and blood flow and thoughts and thinking and interaction between the cells and stuff like that. It's creating motivation and passion. It really wants me to really focus on the heart portal, really focus on red light and red energy, red healing, romance. Like the red energy is just, you can't, love is so powerful, is so motivating, is so bright and inspiring. It just makes our hearts beat. It makes life worth living. Love makes life worth living in all of its facets. It's the only thing that is truly worth it, worth it. So while he's helping do this, I'm really focusing red energy here. So I'm focusing red energy. He's starting to do something with the head region. I'm calling Archangel Raphael to enter the scene here. He too is doing something here. They're creating like lacing you. So Michael's got this dark blue color. He's sort of lacing it around you. And then Raphael's got, I always see him as green and yellow. And so he's kind of going the other direction, lacing it on the other way. But their energies are intertwining in these sort of lacy pieces that are just going around you. You feel really positive inside of this lacing energy of theirs. You feel very positive inside of it. It's very good. I've never seen them do that before, so I'm not really sure what that means. They're both letting out a bird's nest from the back of your head. It's got a blue egg in it. 2 blue eggs. There's something lovely about the way everything feels. It's sort of... I don't know what those 2 eggs were about. I'm trying to get some information on that, because usually it's sort of new thoughts or something of that kind. So we're releasing new thoughts. That's the best way I can describe it. But these ones weren't hatched yet. All the while, the energy right now is amazing. It's pumping me full of... It's like pump up the volume, dance. Like, that's how it feels right now. It feels good. It's awesome right now. I'm feeling so happy. Feeling so energized. I'm feeling so alive, so amazing right now. It was like, bring on more of this. There's something about those 2 eggs, because that bird's nest and the eggs are not part of your head anymore. However, what is there are 2 birds chirping, and they're not in the head. They're flying freely all around. And they're 2 white birds, but they're not doves by any means. They're like miniature, I don't know. Like parrot. It kind of look like parrots, but they're white and they have some yellow on them. And they're little ones. They're like little birds. Like these little tiny ones are cute. It's like you want to see cute little weird mini birds like that. But they're fluffy. They're full of feathers. And they look squishy, but they're not. They're cute though. I'm focusing still red energy on heart portal area. I'm helping you spread your wings. You're actually opening up wings. There's a part of you that is showing itself here. So let me just watch this. So basically, as you're spreading out wings, the part of you that spread out the wings basically pushed you forward, and then now that is also you. So some version of you just got pushed forward and like thrown before me. I don't even know where you are right now, and all I can see is this super massive, like very strange looking angel or flying person with white and black wings, and just huge wingspan. It's crazy. And there's energy of light right here, and it's white. It's not like the golden halo right here. It's white energy, like fire energy right here specifically. You're really showing me that you're self-sufficient and confident right now. You're really showing me that you're ready. You're standing strong on your own 2 feet, and you feel confident and ready to seize the moment, seize the experience. You feel good. You've got some sort of odd staff. So they're telling me that we're releasing an old part of you in order to allow this new reflection of you to be at the forefront, at the most prominent part of your reflection. So you also have some sort of odd staff that you've got, and it's doing like smoky rings that are coming up like that. And in the scene too, it's sort of, I see you pounding it down in sort of smoky rings. Simultaneously, I see another scene with a man, a very oversized man, pounding this down. I hear the word gibbon. It's like some sort of monkey or something. He's kind of ogre-y. He's oversized shoulders, kind of overweight, hunched over guy, gristly beard, very tall. He's getting more and more tired. He doesn't even feel like, he doesn't really have a lot of force or inspiration to keep doing this anymore. I'm even feeling tired watching him. He's just sort of releasing his reflection. He's even turning into a liquid. He's just shrinking down and then turning into a liquid pile. It's just not really there. Deflating this part of you. So they're saying it wasn't liquid, it's like a balloon, but that was letting the air out and it was just deflating. It has no life. It's lifeless now. This is not something you wanted. It's almost as if it was part of your mind, your emotions. It just, I don't know what he was about. He was kind of, he needed to go. I'm asking if there's anything else right now. There's sort of really quickly, there's just a really big sort of spiral of energy. I'm back with this sort of winged person, and it's full of flame and electricity even, and it's just really kind of spiraling fast. It's kind of like a frisbee with the center cut out, so it's just really long and expanded like that, like a giant hula hoop of fire. It's sort of black and white and electrical and just some flamey energy going on in there. There's some actual fire looking color too. I'm talking to Michael. I'm asking him to please return that to the light. That's interesting. Pictures are really changing really fast right now. There's some sort of scene about an ocean as we're trying to make that smaller, and it's turning into a coin that you can kind of, somebody sort of spun it, and then now it's just sort of making a final fall to the ground is sort of the last of it. And then there's sort of ocean water coming to the feet, and feet sort of sinking just gently into damp sand, and it's really comfortable. The water though is very cold though as it comes to the ankles. And then there's a breath of air and a look across quite a dark horizon with ocean tide. But it's like the morning. It's like the darkness before the dawn, you know? Because there's quite a welcoming of the sunlight, and it feels like it is almost there. It's going to be up any minute now is the way this feels, and I feel totally peaceful and totally calm and sure about it. It has to come up. The sun has to rise, and it will rise. That is what this message is. So just enjoy this. Find a way to help yourself feel grounded, feel comfortable, feel patient, and feel confident that that is the case. You're quite profound. You're quite confident, and you've got this thing. Really allow yourself to fill with the love and light of all in the heart and all of that. And if you need to, call angels to help you through your fears and through your shortcomings and all that stuff. Don't be afraid to say, okay, I'm having a moment. I don't know why I'm having bad thoughts. Michael, please enter my spiritual atmosphere. Whoever you want. And they'll come in and then help you specifically with what you specifically ask for. So don't just say, help me, I'm feeling bad. Say, I've noticed that I'm having these specific thoughts. Please release these thoughts from my head. I don't like the way they're making me feel. Then he can do that specific thing. So, all right, Janie, this is your spiritual healing. Thank you so much for this experience. I'm sure you're going to be feeling a lot better. I feel pretty amazing right now from that. So I'll be curious, though, to hear from you and see how you're doing. For those of you watching in the audience, if you'd like to experience spiritual healing with me, you may do so by visiting my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. Thank you for watching.